Welcome to our comprehensive guide on the import mechanism. Based on the import mechanism that has been developed, you will be able to import accounts, delete accounts, and, not least, import payments. For any import or deletion action to be possible, an Excel file should exist and be stored locally. We will start by discussing about the import of accounts. If you would like to import other types of records beside accounts, you should add more sheets to your Excel file and have a separate sheet for each entity you would like to import data for. At the level of the Dynamics 365 system, first, open the SVC Import app. Then, from the sitemap, open the Import Files entity. For the client or seller you would like to import data for, an import file record should exist or be created. To follow, fill in at least all the mandatory fields on the form. In the name field, add a specific name you would like to give your import file record. At the level of the file path field, add the path to the Excel file you would like to import the data from. Next, there is the import type field, at the level of which you should choose the type of action you would like to take. If importing accounts, choose the import accounts option. In the seller field, you will have to select the client or seller you would like to import the accounts for. At the level of the JSON format field, the JSON structure corresponding to your Excel file must be added. This structure might differ a bit from one import file to another based on the sheets and columns you added to your Excel files. After filling in all the mandatory fields, save the import file record. Then, to import the data from the specified Excel file, click on the Import Data button. Wait for the import to be processed. You will be able to see the results of the import per each sheet in the Imported Records subgrid. Next, we will discuss about the deletion of accounts that, to be more specific, entails the creation of deletion request records for certain accounts. There are two different methods that can be used to create deletion request records for accounts that have already been imported. For any import or deletion action to be possible, an Excel file should exist and be stored locally. If you already imported several accounts and you would like to import some more for the same client or seller, make sure not to delete the previously imported accounts from the Excel file. You will only have to delete accounts from the Excel file if you would like for deletion request records to be created in the system for those accounts. After deleting the targeted records from your Excel file, open the import file record you earlier created for the client, and without updating this record in any way, click the Import Data button and wait for the import to be processed. Going further, we will discuss about the second method we are able to create deletion request records for an account through. In comparison with the Excel file we used for the import of accounts, at the level of this file, we only have one sheet, the accounts sheet, which is the only one we need. At the level of this sheet, only accounts that have already been imported but are not needed anymore should be added, as deletion request records will be further created for all of them. For the client or seller you would like to delete accounts for, an import file record should exist or be created. Similarly to the import of accounts, populate at least all the mandatory fields. A difference will occur in the way the field import type should be filled in. Since you are deleting accounts, choose the Import Accounts Bulk Deletion List option. After filling in all mandatory fields, save the import file record, then click on the same button as earlier, Import Data. Not least, we will discuss about the import of payments. For the client or seller you would like to import payments for, an import file record should exist or be created. Similarly to the import and deletion of accounts, populate at least all the mandatory fields. A difference will occur, again, in the way the field import type should be filled in. After filling in all mandatory fields, save the import file record, then to import the payments from the specified Excel file, click on the Import Data button. If you want to know more about our import tool for Dynamics 365 CRM, then don't hesitate to get in touch with us.